Mm, mm, mm. Finally, somebody came in. I can't believe it. Oh my God. Hello. Hello. I'm just testing this. I never went live on my um phone. So I'm trying it out today. Let me see if I can pull it up on my TV. So the person who's out there is just listening to me. You don't have anything that you would like to say? Are you shy? Or you just don't want to be recognized? Hello? I'm trying to hello? Now it's three people in here, nobody saying nothing. Are you guys shy or are you just being nosy? Huh? Is it shy or nosiness? Just curious. I'm just testing this. So testing one, two, three. I don't know what's going on with my TV. Hi Arabia, how are you? Can you hear me loud and clear or am I muffled? You're just walking in? I'm just testing it because I usually don't go live on my phone. I usually pull my laptop out, but being that it's 2 o'clock in the morning and I'm wide awake for some reason, I took a nap today. I didn't want to pull out my laptop, so I said, "Well, let me just go live on my phone for a minute to see how it sounds. And if it's okay, I might start going live on my phone because I don't always feel like lugging out my laptop, bringing it in here. Well, I got uh, uh, you you really wouldn't believe that I have like three laptops, but I just don't always feel like being on them. But I was just excited to see how I sound and if I sound okay, and if anybody would come if they saw me saying something. Okay. Well, oh, and I really been liking your artwork, Arabia. You've been doing your thing. I didn't know you were so artistic. Well, I really don't know you, so like, how would I have known that? But I guess you're a person of many talents, which is good. It's always good. Um, okay. Now I see like nine people in here, and Arabia is still the only person typing. So the rest of you eight people who are not Arabia are just being nosy or afraid to speak or weren't taught manners because you're always supposed to speak when you come into a room. You know that, right? If you weren't told that, well, at this big age, and I'm sure you're at a big age now, I'm going to let you know that when you enter into a place where people already are, you're supposed to come in and give greetings and salutation. Okay? But if you don't want to, I can understand that as well. A lot of people are shy or sneaky or whatever they call it here on the internet. Uh, so okay, well, I was just hi old school. I was just testing this thing out on my phone, which I never go live on my phone on StreamYard. Well, I don't go shit. I don't go live. But I think I might start going live again. I mean, chat just feels so good these days. I mean, it's just so enjoyable. It's a really good thing. Queen T. Santino says he apologized for what? I don't even see him in here. Hey, Lovey, how are you? I don't see Santino in here. Does he have me blocked or do I have him blocked? And there's no need for you to apologize to me. I don't know you. So, all that stuff is good. We're good. But when I get off of here, I'm going to see if I can um, find out if I have you blocked. Because the other day I went into my block list because there was a few people that I usually chat with that I couldn't see. And lo and behold, their name was on my block list. And I don't know when that could have happened, but I'll straighten it out. Oh, I missed so much news today. I'm talking about the real news, like what's going on in the world today, because I was so busy. I'm getting ready to. I'm not going to talk about it really right now. Well, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna move. I'm moving into a condo, and I was out today looking at some furniture and different stuff like that. I'm not gonna take anything out of my home. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I may just rent it out. I'm not sure. But I don't want to take anything out of my home right now. So I've been looking and shopping and tired and here and there and everywhere. Santino is in here typing. He was saying hello and apologized to you. Well, hello, and Santino. I can't see you, but I don't understand what you're apologizing for. I just don't understand that. But okay, if that's what you want. Thanks. And thanks for uh giving me that message, Arabia. Um I wonder who's gonna go live now. I see Suge is live. And he says his title is 86 Craters Has No Respect for Kids 101. Registry Ray had to beg him to talk to Kwame. Oh, that should be a good little chat. I don't generally go in his chat, but I have nothing against him. So maybe I'll go over there. Anyway, I was just testing this out. I'll probably go live maybe tomorrow night. I'll set a live or something so people will know that I'm live and we could chop it up. I mean, we could talk about anything. I guess we could do an open panel and we could talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. You don't watch Suge? I've never really watched. Well, I've seen some of the stuff that he's done, but is there a reason why you don't watch him? I don't have nothing against him. I don't know, man. I really never really interacted it with him, so. And I'm not looking to be known in every chat. That's why I'm not in every chat. I really only I kind of stick to my bases because I got a little mouth on me and I don't want to be known as the mouth of the South because I am in Miami. I don't want to be known as that. I want to be the nice lady that I am and So I just kind of stay away from, everybody's chat. I don't want to be that girl. I've never been that girl. So, um, anybody want a bottle of water? We got like 12 cases of water here. My husband is a nutcase. But in his defense, it is hurricane season. So, you have to stock up because if they say it's a storm out there, you can forget it. You go to the store and there's nothing on the shelves. I don't know if you guys have ever experienced anything like that. Going to the grocery store and there's nothing on the shelves. That's a weird feeling because you always grew up and it was always stuff readily available. But during hurricane season, you've been doing some history research lately. I kind of slacked off of it for a minute because I've been, like I said, my real life has been kind of real busy. And generally, if I could come across something or think of something or remember it's somebody's birthday offhand, I'll post something on my community wall. Um, I need to start posting. I used to post books that I've read. I haven't did that in a long time, and I may do that again soon. So, but anyway, I'm gonna get off of here. During COVID, not just during COVID. It's hurricane season. June 21st to November 21st. Even though we travel a lot and we haven't been in Florida much, it's still hurricane season, and we just always get a lot. Oh, COVID is you're talking about when the shelves were empty in the stores. You know, um, I spent COVID in Georgia. I actually had got transferred. I was still working there, wasn't I? No, I was working. I think I was freelancing. But anyway, I was working in Georgia at Air Force Base doing freelance, well, doing work for them because I am a retired Department of Defense employee. So I usually, I set up a lot of programs for them, and so I was doing some work for them, and I had just went up in December because I was real sick in December. I think that 2019, I think I had COVID, but it wasn't given a name yet. I was real, real sick. And when I finally felt a little bit better, which was like towards the end of December, I went to Georgia and I wasn't supposed to start until February the 15th or something like that. But that's when COVID hit, and at the end of July, I think, I mean, end of January, like right at the beginning of February, that's when that was the stay at home orders. So, so I was in Georgia. I was up there the whole time. My husband was in I'm not Saudi Arabia, in Dubai, working. But anyway, I don't, I don't, I don't believe that Fauci uh necessarily did anything wrong. He went by what he thought it was a disease or it was a virus that nobody really knew anything about. Um, I think he did the best he could with what he had. He was pushed by a lot of people to do the things that he did. A lot of people died, but maybe it was designed that way. And I think he just kind of did the best that he could. I think everybody is always looking for a fall guy. Um, especially Donald Trump. He's always looking to blame somebody for something, but he never takes blame for anything. So I really don't think that Fauci was the fall guy. I think he did the best with what he had. which was no information. I mean, what kind of information did they have on that virus during that time? None. All we knew is that a lot of people were passing out and falling in the streets in China. I never did see that in the United States where they were passing out and dying and all that in the streets like they were in China. But that's all we really knew. We didn't have any background on it, any origin or anything like that. So I think that what he did, Fauci, was the best that he could do with what he had. Donald Trump is old and senile, and he's a crook, and he ain't got no good heart. He don't have a heart. He's soulless, and he's over there committing all these war crimes, and he's goddamn Netanyahu's a puppet on the string. And not to mention Vladimir, they run him. They got something good on him. And then plus they're doing all that stuff so they don't have to come out with the Epstein file. So all this extra shit that's going on today in the news is just stuff to keep pushing that Epstein uh information further and further back. Because that's some dirty shit in those Epstein files. It's a lot of crazy shit that we don't really know about. At one point I was kind of delving into it and I learned a lot of things, but people are evil. They're nasty. And I say that for anybody who has their eyes on children. And we know who that includes, right? Well, I'm leery of what comes out of our government as well. But we also have to look at the bigger picture. What information did we have about COVID? At least he didn't give people or tell people to go get the vaccination. Well, we don't know yet because it hasn't. Has it been 7 years since then? It's coming up to 7 years. Bill Gates came out with a vaccination for the people in India and some part of Kashmir, India, where he was giving the people a vaccination shot, and in 7 years they were all falling dead. So you never ever know with these people, and you just have to trust your intuition. And one thing about me and my family, we didn't take any of those vaccinations. We didn't take any of those shots. We didn't go to none of that. We didn't do any of it. And like I have 5 brothers and I got 2 sisters. And the funny thing about it is, like, we were in touch, but we weren't saying, well, I'm not gonna get it. I'm not. But it comes to find out that none of us got it. I have 2 sisters in education. I have my baby brother, he teaches at a university. So these are people who are, who have to interact, but they were off from work, so they didn't get it. They didn't get it. I didn't get it. My husband didn't get it in Dubai. None of us, even some of my cousins, some of my first cousins, they didn't get it. But I know a lot of people who did get it and they died. Like my best friend's mother died, her brother died, her first cousin died, and all those people were vaccinated. So, it's a lot of harm that came from that. There's a lot of people who have a lot of things wrong with them now from that have stemmed from, taking that shot. A lot of people have become diabetic behind that. It's just a lot that goes on. I'm not an expert on it. I do read a lot and kind of keep up with the news, and something that interests me, I'll delve a little deeper and try to find out more about it. But it's a lot of stuff that is going on today. You just got to keep your eyes open. There's a lot of stuff that's going to happen. Just like Donald Trump wants to go over there and bomb Cuba. Cuba is 90 miles from Miami. What's going on? It is what it is. If he does bomb Cuba, Russia is with Cuba and China. They're going to bomb America. Then the fighting will be on the American soil, because we already weak. We're already showing that we don't have enough anything to fight Iran. They're kicking our ass. And now that when people know that you're weak, everybody want to try you. That's just like having a fight and knocking everybody out that you fight, and then the next time you have a fight, somebody knock your ass out, and everybody gonna try you. You know what I'm saying? That's just how we are right now. Running out of munitions. I mean, I don't know. This president has screwed the United States. He's a crook. He bankrupted every business that he ever had. So why would we think that in business, if he bankrupted his businesses, that he wouldn't do with the United States what he did with his businesses? But I'm going to get off. He's too old. They need to retire some of these old people when they become a certain age. I think it should be age restrictions on certain jobs. First of all, they're out of touch with reality. They don't really know what's going on. They might have an idea, but a younger person is right in there in the middle of the fight. But not them. They're in the background with their nose stuck in the air, being rich and complaining and thinking that they know. I think we just need I don't know. I don't know. We're just in a bad place right now. But anyway, I'm going to get off of here. I'll talk to you guys sometime this week. Maybe I'll go live and we can have a discussion and talk about some stuff that might mean something to somebody. And those people's mentalities are way different than ours. Oh, definitely. Definitely. Especially after we've done so much to other people. So it is what it is. Good to see you. Thank you guys for stopping by. I just was testing this to see how I sound, and we'll go live again and talk about some things. Thank you guys for stopping by. Talk to you soon.